I don't know what that is.
I do have dog.
It was like a. It was like that kind of wave. I think.
Halfway through doing that, I realized you can't really wave on a still picture.
You just have like an open hand like this.
But I'm not gonna go back and edit that.
No, there's no way.
Seems like a lot of time.
Fuck it.
Shout out to the new Sox Order guys for giving me this fancy, very comfortable
It's a
t-shirt.
handsome shirt.
People love that
It's
shirt. And you're right, it's super comfortable.
Yeah,
I love that. I wear it so much.
And you can't buy them.
You cannot buy them. You got to be somebody to have that
Because the
shirt.
new Sox Order guys do not want to go to jail.
They just
They're just not into it.
they have them. We have them. I don't know who else has them, but there's like
I didn't realize,
Yeah.
I didn't realize you go to prison for copyright.
You
I
probably
don't think you do. I think they just,
they just take all your money.
no, they don't take no money. They just tell you to stop fucking doing that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Let's make them.
Let's not.
So for tonight's topic, we thought we'd do everyone go around and name a movie that you think is terrible that everyone else seems to like.
Yes.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
My
Let my
Sex
sex summer go
Let's
first.
do it.
here.
So the movie that I'm going to pick is inherently, I think the first few times I watched it, I really liked it. I thought it was a good movie. And when I had to watch it every Thanksgiving holiday with my family, extended family, sometimes twice that day, and everyone's quoting the jokes, everyone's stepping all over the jokes that are coming up and not letting the movie just go, I started to develop a big hate for the movie. And that movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's a great movie, okay?
Yeah.
Don't get
But
me
you don't
wrong.
like it. You're done with
I
it.
can't watch it anymore.
It's
I
just-
can't watch it. Because then I'm
That's
listening.
unfortunate.
I'm listening to my aunt in the corner, saying, "Why aren't the lights twinkling, Clark?" Or whatever. And you're just like, just let them fucking say it on the screen. I don't need to see it. I'd rather play like Guitar Hero or something. I just, I don't. I'm not a big
Which
fan.
relative ruined it most for you? Like I feel like there's an untold story here. Some particular relative steps on a particular joke that pisses you off more than any of the other ones.
Blame needs to be assigned to this one.
Yeah, I totally
I'm
agree.
just deciding to blame to
No,
everybody.
No. I need at least fine. Just name a top three relatives that fuck this movie in the ass. For me.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Name them by just title, right?
Like, they're like, oh well, this tradition, it's
one
tradition.
of my
Like,
aunts.
Dead.
No,
Mom.
no, because my parents are kind of in the same boat. Like, I feel like they.
I believe that. Actually.
I actually went down to my
Farmer Matt.
Farmer Matt's aunt and uncle, or my aunt and uncle, Farmer Matt's folks, have a place down in used to have a place down in Carlsbad, California. It's right by San Diego.
Okay.
And I went down there for Christmas one year when I wasn't going home from California. Because I always go home for Thanksgiving. Didn't usually go home for Christmas. And I took the tape down that had
That is a fat decision.
it was my Chevy Chase Marathon.
Actually, no, it's a cheap decision.
You guys are
He
fucking.
didn't want to buy presents for anyone, so he didn't fucking go home.
There was a couple years
But he wanted lots of.
there was a couple years people were getting married in February, so it's like I'm not going back in December and then coming back in February.
Okay.
Because I'm not made of money.
February weddings?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, and when you're a farmer, that's like the time.
I guess it's off season, right? Yeah, off season.
It's
Okay.
off time.
What time? When do you plant? Is that March?
Well,
That's the whole point. They're getting married so they can start planting.
Oh, I know about all that. Yeah.
you start, like if you greenhouse flowers, like when you go get your bedding plants and
Yeah.
and your garden, like stuff to put in your garden, like your that stuff. They'll start planting stuff in like January, February,
Okay.
and then but you don't start selling it. You're not busy until like
Oh, got it. Okay.
like March.
So the planting's not that big. All right.
Yeah, but no. So I went down to Carlsbad with the Chevy Chase Marathon VHS tape that I had that we had made in previous to moving out to Arizona,
Okay.
which had Caddyshack, Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation, and something else on it. Right? We did not make it through Caddyshack to get to Christmas Vacation because my aunt and uncle were like, "Oh, let's fucking watch Caddyshack. I haven't seen the movie forever." So that's what we watched instead of it. I was so happy. Like I didn't have to watch Christmas Vacation yet again and just like have to sit there and like listen to the jokes be stole before I got there. So it's good.
That's a really good reason to hate a movie.
Hey, what do you got?
Thanks.
You know, I was looking at this question. I was thinking, there's all kinds of genres of movies that I'm like, I'm just not into. Like, so initially, I'm like, I'll go like Lord of the Rings or some shit like
Yeah.
that. I watched a little bit of it. I'm
How many
like,
people love that?
all the shit. Oh, those movies are enormous. Like,
Oh, they're not.
Yeah.
people love that shit. And I'm like, I'm just not into this style of movie. I thought, no, fuck that. I got to choose something where I'm into that style of movie. And to me, the movie just fucking sucked. And so I decided to pick something that not only am I into that style of movie, not only do I really like two of the lead actors in it, but it's a movie that got critical acclaim too. And I just fucking can't get into it. And I think it sucks and I will never watch it again. And that is Raging Bull.
Okay.
I just couldn't stay interested in it. I tried watching it, and it's got De Niro and Pesci, who I love, and all the other shit that they're in together, and I love them separately and stuff. And to me, it was just a big fucking snoozer, and there was no character that I like latched onto and liked. And it was just a fucked up story all around, and not in a fucked up like compelling way. It was in a fucked up like I don't want to see any more of this guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about this.
Now, what about Raging Bullwinkle? Are you?
I'm not anti. I'm not anti. I would stick with that.
Have you ever seen
that?
this?
No.
So,
I thought you were going Major Rager. I wasn't sure.
there's this show, man. This show was really funny. It was on for a very short time on HBO. It was called Hardcore TV.
No, never seen it.
And they did it in black and white, and it's Raging Bullwinkle, and they had a guy fucking dressed up as Bullwinkle, and he's a boxer, and he's like getting punched in the big moose nose, like snot's flying out. But he has all the same conversations with the wife, where he's like, "Why'd you fuck him? Why'd you fuck him?" And she's like, "I fucked them all. I even sucked Mr. Peabody's cock." It's so funny.
That is funny, actually.
You got to go find that. It's on YouTube. Just find anything from that Hardcore TV. Like I remember they did the it was like presidential dildos, and it was like it was founding fathers.
The faces of
Founding
Yes.
fathers dildos, and it was like these dildos, and they had like George Washington's head.
I remember that.
And then there was like a Frederick Douglass that was like this. But yeah, I mean, like Raging Bull, like I've seen it, I think once or twice. Like
Yeah.
it's not something that I go back to a lot. And I think in general, like a lot of sports movies are like that people love. I fucking don't like at all. Like so I'll throw. Before I get to my movie, I'll throw a couple out there that I'm also like, I don't want to ever fucking watch this movie. And like Rudy is like top of my list.
Oh, yeah.
Like Rudy's a selfish fuck in that movie. Like, I don't even like the guy. Like I'm not rooting for him at all. And it's just like, he's basically the guy that gets people hurt in practice. Like I don't care about that fucking guy. Like I don't associate the guy.
The best part of Rudy is the Charles S. Dutton clap, because now it's
Yes.
a GIF, and it's a good GIF, but other than that, yeah, the movie blows.
Yeah, I mean,
the actual Rudy's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, he's
He embezzled
obviously-
money and lied to his investors.
Watch
and
the fucking movie. He's obviously an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, like the whole reason he's on the team is because he's an asshole.
Well, Sean
Yes.
Austin's not an asshole, isn't it? Sean Austin that plays Rudy.
Sean Astin?
Astin. Is
Yeah.
that
Whatever,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
ass.
don't think he in real
Astin.
life is
Yeah.
a cute like an asshole. I don't know that he is, but like I'm saying, like
He was in Stranger
the
Things.
character of Rudy, I'm not a fan of.
He's fat now.
Oh my god.
I also
I mean,
He ordered $30 worth of Wendy's. I know that.
I also don't like Rocky 4. Rocky
Yeah.
4 is like it's just Cold
That's the
War
Russian
bullshit.
Yeah,
And there's it's like a 45-minute James Brown video in the middle
Yeah,
of it for
there
no
is.
reason. And then the montage is like 74 minutes. Like other than the montage and the James Brown thing, there's like 7 minutes of movie.
But that's not a good movie.
That's not what I'm going.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going with another Cold War bullshit movie,
Oh boy.
and they're remaking this movie,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're doing a shot for shot for some fucking goddamn reason. But Top Gun. I'm sorry, Top Gun sucks.
I thought you were gonna say War Games.
I thought he was gonna say that too.
I was like shot for shot on War Games.
I was thinking
Whoa.
War Games. It's like
War Games is dope.
I was like, why is Ferris Bueller in such a bad way here? I don't get it.
Top Gun sucks. Top Gun's not a very good movie, and also, you know, you can blame Val Kilmer all you want. It's Tom Cruise's fault that Goose dies. This is all his fault.
oh, there's no
You
question.
gotta like he's just and like they somehow like he throws the shit in the ocean at the end, which is kind of a dick move because like I'm sure his family would like those dog tags. But he throws that at the end of the movie, and you're like, you know what? He's over the fact that he killed his best friend.
Good on him for getting over that so quick. You
Good
know?
for him. It took 4 months. And so, like, yeah, I like. There's not really an aspect of that movie that I like, and like, it also suffers from. This is a lot of '80s movies suffer from this, like the hot woman that's like the attraction in of the guy, not attractive at all. Like I'm just not in. I'm not in on this.
I thought you were gonna go down the path.
Listen,
Bad soundtrack. There's a lot of '80s movies, bad soundtracks.
But Danger Zone's in there, right?
This is-
And Danger Zone's, you know, that's a
Love Kenny Loggins.
great. I mean, I feel like Kenny Loggins is on every soundtrack in the '80s.
He is,
Like,
yeah.
he's all over the place.
yeah, Danger Zone, Countdown, or Final Countdown, right? Isn't that him too?
I don't know. If
Or is
I
that
know.
Europe?
Yeah, I think Danger. He did Danger Zone. He did Footloose.
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't do the main Caddyshack song, did he? Or did he?
I don't know. He might,
Yeah,
he might have.
he did.
That's it, right?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins.
Ain't nobody worry about me.
And then he did. He was in blackface. He did Ray Parker Jr.'s song for Ghostbusters.
How dare you?
Which was, I thought that was Huey Lewis.
Who are you gonna
That
call?
is Huey Lewis, actually. That is
It's stolen,
like,
right?
there's a out of court settlement
Yeah.
about that.
It's
And then-
buried.
And then
Yeah.
Huey Lewis decided, all right, I'm not going to let you steal it. I'll just do the Back to the Future soundtrack.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
they'll be involved in that. I also had Titanic. I don't really care much for Titanic.
See,
No.
I feel like Titanic's one of those movies though, where like everyone liked it at first, and like most people in hindsight are like, this movie fucking sucks. And
Well, we
like,
know a guy that selects
And-
his favorite movie.
I was gonna say this
Yeah,
is it's listed for a sinister reason. This motherfucker.
No.
It's inside Chuckles' job right here. Oh yeah, Titanic sucks. When I saw that on your list, I'm like, I know why that's there.
No, I just don't like it. It's a really, it's a really big popular movie. The best man guy, you know, he watched it like 4 times when it came out. I was like, I watched it once and I was like, this is stupid.
I think once someone pointed out like there's plenty of room on that piece of wood for both of them.
Yeah.
Like that kind of, I think a lot of people that fucked it up for them. I also didn't like Avatar.
I never even saw it.
I've never seen it either. Yeah.
Have you seen Dances with Wolves?
I have, yes.
If they were painted blue, you got the movie.
Dances with Blue Wolves.
Yeah, it's just fucking. I mean, it's almost a shot for shot remake. But
Oh my
it's
God.
not. It's not. But it's the story is exactly the same.
It's like the highest grossing movie, was the highest grossing movie ever
Until,
until the last Avengers.
yeah, until the Avengers were like, we're gonna put this back in theaters so that we could win this. But yeah, I mean, and they're making like 3 more Avatar movies, which is the only
Really?
reason that it's even on my mind. Yeah, and
James Cameron?
I don't know why. Yeah, like he finished doing all of his deep sea diving.
I
or
said, what
whatever
is he
was
doing? What is he
And he was
doing?
like, oh, it's time for Avatar 2 now.
Oh my god. He's like, I need more money to
I don't
fund
know.
this.
They're on like
the
Terminator.
SSS Titanic.
They're on like fucking Terminator 47. I didn't like. There's more Terminators now than Rocky movies.
He's not involved in those anymore, though, is he?
I have no idea.
I don't think he is.
It's got to be all money grabs.
I've
Right?
Because
lost-
it's that
no one
yeah,
lost
Emily
track.
Clark
Well,
or whatever from Game of Thrones.
What's this? Arnold's in the new one.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's old. He somehow
money.
somehow the fucking robot
He don't need
aged.
no money. Get the fuck out.
No, he does.
I don't know how they
Isn't that
explain
neat?
it, but the robot is old now.
Are you trying to tell me that he owes the Kennedy family money?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. He's still got plenty of money. You get the fuck
Foreign,
out of
man.
here.
They want all his money.
He owes that maid that he raw dogged.
Well,
That's what I said. I
so,
said,
but
yeah,
I mean,
that
not
he's
that
got
much.
to.
Come on.
He's got to start paying off.
He's you know, isn't that worth a
No.
couple $100 million?
Tom Arnold's a really good friend with with Arnold Schwarzenegger, And he'll come on the Stern Show every so often, and he'll tell stories of the parties that Arnold throws. And they're fucking insane.
Oh, I believe it.
There's like live tigers roaming
Oh,
around.
I
his
totally
house.
believe that
He's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
you got to come over here. There's an ostrich that smokes cigarettes. You know, like, and he's smoking cigars the entire time. Yeah. Yep.
I feel like so. Most people are watching. If you're watching this live, or if you watch this in the morning before you watch the podcast, you won't realize just how many times live tigers have come up in
In the last hour.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing how often you talk
dope.
about live tigers.
Well, that was the story. But then I threw in the ostrich that smoke cigarettes. You know, just made that up.
Everyone's favorite.
That's Gilbert Gottfried.
He's a duck.
All right. Any other movies you guys want to throw out there?
You want to trash another movie?
Like
No, I don't.
You want to throw Wayne's World into the queue, or
Well, I don't, because I don't think Wayne's World's that loved. And it's one of these things like there's comedies of certain eras that don't age well, and that's one of them.
yeah, like
So
all
like,
the Austin Powers movies.
so like if you're
are fucking
nostalgic about a movie from that
Wayne's
era,
World.
you probably still
That's
like
what I
it.
was
or
saying,
watch it.
Wayne's
Yeah,
World.
Wayne's World's like that.
Like I feel like
That's it.
anything Mike Myers touched was bad, and we
Yeah.
gave it a pass for a long time.
Plus, he was a
Yeah.
dick too.
Was
Dana
he?
Carvey said he was a big dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Or did he have a big?
No,
Oh,
he said
oh.
he was a big.
Was a
dick.
big dick.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Studio 54. He was
Yeah,
he
yeah.
played the owner, one of the owners. Of
He's,
Studio
yeah, like if you put him in a like he's also in the Bohemian Rhapsody,
54. Okay.
which is pretty funny because he plays the guy that tells him like this Bohemian Rhapsody, the track Bohemian Rhapsody will never be a hit. Like so it's kind of like a nice little funny
Yeah,
nod.
Yeah.
But he's like they put him in a ton of makeup and he's kind of funny in a bunch of these things. But like giving him his own movie, much like giving Dana Carvey his own movie. It's
Yeah,
just,
right.
It's not.
It's an atrocity.
It's
Also,
not good. But at least we realized up front that Dana Carvey's movies are terrible. Right? Like Opportunity Knocks sucked.
you were going in thinking this is probably going to be bad, but I might get a few laughs out of it.
Master of Disguise still is, and Slim Mick will back me on this, the worst movie I've ever watched. It's, I mean,
That's a bold claim.
we were like an hour into it, and we were both like, we should shut this off because it's just such a piece of shit. And but we both felt like we had to finish it.
Yeah, you made it that far,
because we knew it was going to be the worst movie we ever watched. So you had to have
To write it out.
right?
gotten
Gotta
through
complete
the whole
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case there would be like one funny joke that would erase the worst movie I've ever watched from it. No, there wasn't. It got worse. It was it was painful. I was super drunk too, just to try and get through this movie. Like I mean
That's shocking.
Yeah, I don't believe that. It's hard to believe you.
I drank like 9 beers from in that last 30 minutes to try and like get a laugh or something. It wouldn't happen. All right. Well, I think that's it.
That's it.
All right.
We've
Thanks,
unloaded.
guys. We'll wait to hear what you guys think about those movies. We probably love Top Gun.